Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday, the 12th of December 2019. So the dollar dumps to 5-month lows. Stocks, bonds jump on Fed fold. And there was plenty of Fed news yesterday. You can see here that Powell versus Pozar. Pozar is a chap that worked in the Fed. He is apparently the world authority on repos. So there's an article about what he has to say compared to what Powell is saying. This is the main news for the day, of course, that the FOMC leaves rates unchanged, signals no action until, take note of this date, 2021 earliest. I tell you what, that'll happen way before they state that. I've seen this many times before. Dollar and bond yields tumble as Powell hints at bond purchases. That's more QE4. That's what that means. And there was another one here as well. Watch live, Fed Chair Powell avoid admitting QE4 has begun. And the Rupo Calypse, as in apocalypse, is imminent. Don't panic. Well, we'll wait and see if that does happen, but there's certainly something going on the repo market. There's no doubts about that. There is a sense that something's not right with these markets. That's for sure. I know the other night they were up to 335 billion overnight funding for the banks, so something isn't right at all. So the market's reaction to all of this yesterday, we see the Dow moving lower, then it bounces up to the 200 MA and the psychological level of 27,900, which is the red line. Then we break back through, then we come all the way down 100 points. We test to get a beautiful volume bar there. Then we get a 76% retracement, and then we get the Fed announcement at 7 p.m. You can see here the reaction to the market. Also how the market stayed above the 20 bar moving average. Then it goes above the DP level, and then above the 200 MA once more into the close. And then overnight the market has continued to move back to the upside, which, as you will know from this alert, what a surprise. That's precisely the objective. So here we can see the market sideways to higher, needs to take out the highs that we see here to the left, and then on to the main all-time high of 28,199. News today. Well, I suppose the main news for UK residents is going to be the election, and that, of course, by this time tomorrow we should know the result, or a pretty good idea. The other main thing today, of course, is ECB press conference. That's the other one. I was looking to see if they've got any rates for the ECB today, but oh yeah, here we go. I thought they were in there. I thought I'd seen it earlier in the week. So yeah, we've got the refinancing rate and main policy rate, and they're sitting at 0, which never ceases to amaze me. Another basket case, the whole of Europe, when it comes to the debt, etc. Well, that's another video. So yeah, that's what's happening with regards to the Dow. We'll see how the market gets on today. So there's not much other news to move the Dow. US news, no. So it's going to have to take its cue from whatever Lagarde says later on this morning, or a tweet Trump. Meanwhile, the implied volatility backing off a bit yesterday, obviously with the prospect of QE4, even though rates are going to remain until 2021, and I believe that when I see it. So pulling back a bit there, and remaining amber in the visual chart there, as prices remain above the 20 bar moving average. And then we've got the 10-year 3-month yield at 0.22. There was none out for They didn't issue any for the 10th. I don't know why, but they didn't. They do this. Some days they update it, some days they don't. But we still get a pretty good indication of what is going on in this market. And finally, Bitcoin. Well, there's not a lot to report here, but we'll have a quick look. Still moving towards the downside below the 20 bar moving average there, heading towards the 76%. We had a spike. This happened overnight. Really bizarre. If we look at it in the 15-minute chart, you'll see exactly what it is. Yesterday, price is just remaining sideways within $100 range. But if you have a look at the overnight, you will see a $250 bar there. Whatever it was, no idea, but the market's now gone back to its sideways activity. So somebody came in, the market was ramped up, sold, and got out. And then you can see the buying back there as well. So not a lot happening in the crypto market at the moment. Okay, let's see how the election goes today and overnight. And keep an eye on the Dow, like I say, for any trade deal rumours that will move it back to the upside. Okay, that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.